Welcome back to the committee, Mr. Williams. If you can go ahead and introduce yourself again and begin your testimony.
Thank you, Madam Chair and committee members. My name is Antonio Williams. I served 14 years and 2 weeks in the Minnesota Department of Corrections. I have been home 2.5 years. Every election cycle, I have worked on a campaign. I have worked on Mary Moriarty's campaign. I have worked on Keith Ellison's campaign. I have worked on Robin Wansley's campaign and more and more. And I have also led voter engagement, voter turnout initiatives. I have been welcomed back into community by community, but I'm not welcomed back into my community fully by my state, by my country, because I am not fully included in our democracy. What I know about inclusion is that it restores more than just the power to choose representation. It restores dignity, it restores hope. Without full participation in our democracy, we are seeing people who say, this isn't mine, so why should I care? Why do I have an interest in being a productive member of society if I have to pay taxes but I can't choose my representation? And so what this bill does is it restores hope, it restores dignity, and it says, I have a community who recognizes my worth and my value, and that when I'm better, my community is better, and my community sees that. I urge everyone here to support this, because it is not about just voting. It is about making sure that we are full and we are whole again. Thank you.
Willie Lloyd, and please come to the table, to the testifying table. And after Willie Lloyd will be Zeke Caliguri. Welcome to the committee. Please identify yourself for the record and proceed with your testimony.
I'm Willie Lloyd. Good morning, Chairman and distinguished members of the committee. I am honored to have the opportunity to talk to you about HF 28 and how the absence of such a bill has adversely impacted my life. I sit here before you as someone who has been formerly impacted by the criminal justice system. But in spite of that, I've been an American my whole life. And just like some of you, I'm a spouse, a husband, a proud father of a 14-year-old daughter. And like some of you, I'm a businessman, a homeowner, a mentor, philanthropist, and I just so happen to be fortunate to work in the most noblest profession, and that is of a teacher. I've been teaching now for over 12 years. Over 5,000 students have came through my classroom. I am a leader in my community. But unlike you, I don't have a voice. Unlike you, I've been made to feel like a second-class American because I can't vote. I humbly request and ask that you bring your full weight and might behind HF 28. Because as we all know, in America, there's nothing more un-American than taxation without representation. Thank you.
Please introduce yourself and then go ahead with your testimony.
Good morning. My name is Shane Price. People call me Brother Shane Price. I represent the Power of People Personal Development and Leadership Institute. That's a long word. We do three things. We do prevention for girls and boys. We do intervention for men. I work in the intervention area. I have been teaching and training in Minnesota State Correctional Facilities for over 18 years. I have one of the strongest records of success that there is. Some of my successful students are in this room right now. I think that the work that we do has helped promote safety in the state of Minnesota. But something about this bill that I support has been working me in a way I couldn't understand. I attended a community meeting at Sabathani Community Center. Some of the representatives were at that meeting and talked about supporting the bill, but later had a change of heart. So I'm used to speaking to, in my work, police, corrections officers, lawyers. I'm used to straight talk. We don't have to totally agree on everything, but we do have to talk straight, and I like that. But this particular committee member elected to change his vote, which is his right when it got to voting time. And this is what he said. He said, I can't forget about the victims. And all the bells in me went off, because that is what has been working me about this particular bill. Because those victims who tried to vote many years ago but couldn't, were hung and maimed and brutalized. This is an opportunity to rectify, to restore, means to go back and fix it, to restore not just the rights of those individuals who are here today, not just the rights of those who have the privilege of voting in the future, but to go back and rectify, to restore some of the wrong that has been done in the past. This is why this bill is so powerful to me. And this is why I think Minnesota has the opportunity to be on the right side of history. I would respectfully ask you to support this bill, and thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you for your testimony.